what up? No, pretty good.
And we come to you from one of the
ready to get my ass kicked.
Stadiums in the NFL.
I haven't played in 2 years, so probably not.
Here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football. So are they.
Oh, that was a bad kick.
Get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh shoot! I'm like trying to. I'm broadcasting the game, and I was
it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus,
sending the link out, and then they started beeping at me. Yeah, I know Frankie. I know Curtis. Trey works with my wife, and I know Michael.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He'll find Thielen, work in the middle, and he'll get up to the 40.
We were talking about it, and I happened to see.
Good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened.
I happened to see that the game was on sale, and then like yesterday, Michael said something to me about playing.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Ooh, that's a...
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20.
319! 319!
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
319! 319!
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I like that. I haven't played in forever, but the playbooks are pretty much the same.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
Damn it.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Oh, yeah.
319!
Ooh.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the penalty erases their earlier loss. Now it's 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he will find the open man. It's Jamon Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside
I'm a
the 30.
Packers fan.
And that goes for a gain of 31.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there, for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a change-up in baseball.
Right.
You show your other stuff,
get in there.
the change-up, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
Nah, I've been a Packers fan ever since I was little.
About the 24-yard line.
And then,
they tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
And then when I talked to Frankie about it, he's like, yeah, the Packers are still free. I'm like, oh, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, wait, they were bad this year.
Rodgers to throw on second down. On the move to his left. That is Cook at the 7. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, a 22. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity. Knocking on the door.
And look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. They'll try and pound it in with Prosh, the fullback. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jay Prosh, his first touchdown
here's the test,
of the
is the kicking.
And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Oh, nope, I missed that.
No, an inauspicious start here kicking-wise.
I guess that's kind of realistic.
Crosby on now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
Yeah.
Not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
A little floater there is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. And it's a welcome back to health for last year's #1 pick. This is Dalvin Cook. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
Ooh.
Can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. And now the Packers get set to go. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, where y'all going?
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get it to your back, get a lot of people out in front, control the line of scrimmage, wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him, getting it down to the secondary. They have a tough time getting him down.
They go play action here on first down. Pass the Randall Cobb on the breakaway. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb.
Oh, that's my first touchdown in Madden, so because I played a I'm gonna miss this kick too, I think. Nope. I played a expedition game against the computer and lost. I was like, oh no, I might have just wasted $25.
And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Crosby on now to kick it away.
Yeah.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh!
Nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On 2nd down, Cousins again. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. And they passed him off to each defender.
Oh,
how
did he drop that?
Even though it was complete.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away.
Oh, go get it. Oh, please get it.
And the Vikings pick up the football. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field
He touched
position.
it. That's why I went to go get it, and he just, like, fell on the ground.
Not just make the play, but turn it into something big. That's what coaches harp on all the time.
All right.
How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Goodness.
Now Cousins. This will be caught at about the 5. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. And as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space. So you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't work.
On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. Throwing, Cousins.
Oh, Clay.
Incomplete. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell, and it's 3rd and short.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Cousins to throw it. For Kirk Cousins, it's his first touchdown pass as a Minnesota Viking, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
While Washington, Kirk Cousins had the pleasure of throwing to Jordan Reed at tight end for the last few seasons. And now that he's moved to Minnesota, he has Kyle Rudolph, who may not be quite as athletic as Jordan Reed, but still has excellent hands and knows how to make plays in the red zone.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 13-7. Carlson now to kick this one away.
Yep.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. How about the first quarter he's putting together?
That's a lot of it.
Impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running.
Oh, I didn't realize how much time was left on the
might
clock.
be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right.
Nope, bad pass. Oh.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
I didn't see that guy underneath it. I thought that was a pick all day.
It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Yeah.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got his target. It's Cobb. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Rodgers again now. He sets up the screen to Jones.
Oh, got stuck.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Fucking horrible blocking.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy
Face mask?
Graham. Oh, and they had it stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Montgomery.
That's my bad.
At the line of scrimmage.
Still trying to pick up
there.
running in this game.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Yeah.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Tried to juke, and he just ran into it.
Time, it's Trey Waynes.
All right.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jimmy Graham, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Aaron Rodgers no longer has a safety blanket named Jordy Nelson to utilize in the red zone.
Oh, my goodness.
But picking up Jimmy Graham,
apparently I just can't kick.
Prize. Remember, Jimmy Graham has had 4 seasons of 10 touchdowns or more, including 10 with the Seahawks in 2017.
Yeah.
Crosby on now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive with Cook.
Oh, I didn't think I'd get off on that.
27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 1st down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. First down. Here's Cousins. And Rudolph has it left side. Stops shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though.
Yeah.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Oh.
And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Handoff comes to Cook.
Of course.
And an alley to run. And down to the 36-yard line here.
All right.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV, called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field."
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns. Now Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words.
Yes.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down.
Oh.
Back and he's got him.
Switched me to the wrong guy. I wanted to switch to 53 to start.
27-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And complete right side to tight end Rudolph. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Cousins. And free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Cousins again. And he'll get,
of course he gets that one. That was a nice catch. Like the
Laquan Treadwell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. Carlson now to kick this one away.
Yeah.
This is taken at the 3.
Oh.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
That doesn't sound too bad to me, honestly.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%.
Excuse me.
I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Yep. Born and raised, unfortunately.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down.
Oh.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted.
Come on, Rodgers. You can get it.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Shit.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Yeah.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Play action now. Cousins. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks.
No,
Safeties,
I know you
like
can, at least it used to be, you can cancel the play action motion, but I can't remember what the button is. It might be R2.
Now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Cousins. He's going to flip.
Oh, nice juke.
And that little deep, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw, Cousins. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. They'll throw again. Cousins. Looking
just back there all by himself.
Oh. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. 3rd down here.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing.
Yeah.
You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Again, it's Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Daniel Carlson now for the Viking field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Carlson is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
This is taken at the 3.
Ouch.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down. Trying to shake off the
Are you kidding me?
To throw.
Jesus.
And his guys have got it.
And gave me 5 seconds. God.
First half. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Yeah.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
Got to ice the kicker.
As it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Carlson able to put this one through. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the 2nd. So they get the field goal here at the end of the 2nd quarter.
Good first quarter, 2nd quarter just fell apart.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board, and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
This one taken from the 7. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This is fielded at the goal line.
Yeah.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I keep on either hitting it right before or way after.
In the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones.
Ooh.
That good for 19 and a first down.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to believe.
I tried to do the back juke,
this game is about patience,
and they all just kind of fell apart.
Expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And nearly intercepted.
Jesus.
That would have been a hat trick.
I just got to quit throwing in that direction.
Instead,
Jesus.
2nd down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Rodgers. A dump underneath to Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
I messed that up.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Yeah, it's a little bit slower.
That's fine. Yeah.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Ooh.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Rodgers to throw once more. And able to find Graham, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
Yeah.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy,
I was real scared because I haven't done one of those
still an aspect of the guy
in a long while. I'm like, oh, don't be a pick, don't be a pick.
Tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
A give to Jones.
Oh.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6.
I don't want to go for 2.
Extra point try now for Crosby. extra point up and good by Crosby.
Yeah.
And that'll make this a 6-point game. Crosby on now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Throw it for his running back. And he's got it complete. A good pickup there at 22.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. Tramon Williams there to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give. This is Cook. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Cousins. Rudolph showing the power. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty, because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is, because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They go back to Murray on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down, Cousins. Well, he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run for it with Cook. Into a mess of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now they'll run. Murray.
Just wide open.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Latavius Murray, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT.
Oh,
and
no.
It's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Ooh. Yeah.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
I threw that to the wrong person. Damn it.
Back now
Like as soon as I hit the button,
all even as we
saw
get ready to start the 4th.
wide receiver way out there, ready to go. Damn it. Okay.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Go.
It's complete.
I'm like holding forward, and he's like going around in circles.
The screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's Sherrills. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. 1st down. Here's Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle.
Yeah, he just like stopped and stared at him.
Just shy of midfield. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Cousins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Cousins now. Over the middle here.
Goodness.
Rudolph. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And
here we go.
Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
That's fine, yeah.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
319.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Right.
First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup.
Oh,
every now and then,
nice
the
hit.
offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 34. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun.
Oh!
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Anthony Barr with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Yeah.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception.
Oh, my goodness. I'm like, hey, cover the tight end, and the guys just won't do it.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Second down, Cousins. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of the difference between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
Cousins from the gun on third. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Yeah, I kind of figured, but I wanted to wait.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
There's 2 minutes in at the halfway mark. I meant.
Throwing, Cousins. He's going to air one out.
Oh no.
And that is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert.
That could have been 50-50.
And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And a tight game after.
Well, as bad as I've been at field goals,
I mean,
I pretty much have to get inside the 10 to maybe have a chance at a field goal.
With the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. The give is to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
I was hoping that bullet pass.
On the play there, and
that bullet pass was all about.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye.
Just slow it down a bit. Well, I'm just glad it, except for those 2 picks. I mean,
they'll let the power game take over with Prosh. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game.
I am not happy with this.
So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Yeah.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Well, good game, man.
It was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about.
I'll probably see, I'll see you again as the Vikings. So.
So for Green Bay, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.